I think the challenging part in transmitting Sephardic music these days would be first of all the language, that not all the people obviously speak this language. I mean, when you sing to Spanish audiences, they can understand, which is very refreshing. But a lot of people, they cannot understand the words. And my job is to transmit the story through the feeling that I put as best as I can. How I feel, how I think the person that sings the song would feel when they sing it. What is the purpose of the song, if it had a purpose. And I think I succeed to do it most of the times, but still a language is a barrier in a way. You have to work harder. The second challenge is how they don't teach about this style and where it comes from in schools, first of all, children. Because children is always the next generation, and if they are not aware of it, it will fade away because less and less people speak the language. I suppose in Israel and maybe in some places outside, these melodies and songs do exist, but they are sung in Hebrew or another language, and people don't know that it's originally Sephardic. And the third barrier is that mothers are less and less singing to their children because they're less and less at home. They're expected to do a lot more than the man these days, and in many ways become a man themselves, in my view. And therefore, this being around the children and singing about your feelings and about very important messages to the children is going and disappearing. This is what is challenging today. I think these songs are originally created by women to express how they feel and say things they cannot say clearly to the children, to the husband, messages, about suppressed feelings. The core is women. These melodies and songs are created by women to transmit how they feel and to bring important messages to the children, to the next generation, talk about suppressed feelings and subjects that cannot be expressed. This is the main thing for Sephardic music, and so as long as that doesn't change, I don't think there is any limitation to what you can do with the music. Of course, within limits. If the song is unrecognizable, so it's not the same song anymore. But even inside keeping it the same rhythm, even with that you can play if you're a musician. I mean, people who are not musicians might not necessarily understand it so much, and maybe that's where the fear comes from, because they hear it in a certain way just by a woman playing the pandero. But this is the only recording that exists. Nobody really knows how the song was performed. They can say they know, but it's not true, I don't believe. Also, the songs were changed throughout the years many times. As I explained, if I sing for you a melody, you will not repeat it the same. It's not possible. Even today, when we have proper recordings, even today, if I repeat it, very few are the people that will do it exactly the same. So keeping things exactly the same is something that is impossible, in my view. And also, it's, as I said, the rhythms and the melodies have changed, so there is no reason why to stop now. If the melody is beautiful, though, I wouldn't change it much. That's the only thing that I can say. Leave the melody, but give it your interpretation. This is why we are musicians. Yeah. Well, I hope that they will teach it more in schools to children, and the mothers will sing more of this to their children, and I hope that this genre will be worldwide recognized, because it's very beautiful, very, very beautiful songs like Jewels, and I know that many people have saved these melodies from disappearing. I know I have also in my work and in my CDs. And so I hope that it will be sung by many people, by all the world, some of these melodies. And that the essence and the value and the nice messages in the songs will be the property of everybody. That's what I hope. Fuera me a bañar y a orilla del río. Ahí fuera me a bañar y a orilla del río. Ahí encontré madre a mi lindo amado. Él me dio un abrazo, yo le di 5 y yo le di 5.